What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the map Recovery in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And man, oh man, is this map badass. Like, this map's got me very, very excited. It's one of the coolest ones we've seen so far out of Advanced Warfare in terms of like interactivity and just being, really off the wall and unique. And it's really got me excited for, some of the stuff we may be able to see in some of the other multiplayer maps with the full release of the game. So this is pretty cool. I can't wait to tell you guys. But first up, want to give credit where credit is due. This gameplay here comes from an IGN first episode. So I'm going to link that episode down in the description. You guys want to go check it out. So credit to IGN. Thank you to them for letting me use this. But anyway, yeah. This is Recovery. So you guys can see it actually takes place in Hawaii on the side of an active volcano. Yes, that's right. That gives you guys a little bit of a preview of what's about to happen. So you can see it's some sort of like research facility. There's all kinds of, futuristic looking buildings, and there's this little catwalk walkway. There's a telescope back here. And it's just, this part of the map is really, tight, close quarters. There's not a lot of long lines of sight except for this thing you're on right here. But there's a lot of, 90-degree angles and fighting inside and outside of buildings and stuff like that. And halfway through the map, this happens. The volcano erupts. So you're going to see here that the little kind of arrows show up on the sides of these buildings, and that's telling you to get the heck out of there. You've got to evacuate because all this debris is coming into this area of the map, and you're going to be toast if you don't get out of there. Now, the trick is you actually do have to evacuate. So you're going to see here, he's running over towards this other side of the map, and there are two giant gate doors that you can run through. It's this one right here that he's about to run through. So these gates, about 1 minute after that volcano erupts, are actually going to shut. So literally everybody, teammates, enemies, everybody has to come through these two gates to the opposite side of the map before those things shut. Otherwise, it's an instant guaranteed death for you. So you can see, this is really, like, everybody is flooding to the same side of the map at the same time. If you and your team can get to the other side of these gates first, you can sit there and kind of grief them, kind of troll them, kill them as they come through these gates. They're going to keep spawning on the other side, and they're going to get stuck over there. And there's going to be some super epic battles of people like, shooting people under the gate and sliding into the gate and diving under the gate and all kinds of stuff. And it's just, I don't know. I think that's really, really cool. It really kind of steps up the fact it's not just a volcano erupting, but there's an evacuation plan that you have to proceed with, which is kind of cool. And now you find yourself on the other side of the volcano. Look at this view here of Waikiki. That is absolutely beautiful. That's insane. But yeah, so this side of the map, you guys can see there's not quite as much going on in terms of obstructing your views and the, super sharp 90-degree angles and stuff like that. There's all kinds of like helipads and stuff all over the place. There are some little pieces of volcanic rock that offer you cover, but for the most part, this is a lot more open. There are a lot longer lines of sight. It's more catered towards the assault rifles and the sniper rifles than it is towards the SMGs and the shotguns and stuff like it was on the other side of the map. So, when you play this map, you start off in a small close quarters map, and then you end up at the end in a long open map. Like, it's really unique in that aspect. You may want to bring a couple of classes to this table. You may want to run overkill on this map. You never know. But yeah, I think this is really cool. I think they did a really good job with this. And on top of that, this map is absolutely beautiful. I mean, go back to that freaking view of Waikiki Beach and stuff like that. That's just absolutely insane. That's blowing my mind. So yeah, this, my friends, is the map Recovery. So far, we have seen some interactivity in the maps in Call of Duty Ghosts, but nothing to this extent. And when I see, what they've done with this and how badass this is, it really gets me excited about what stuff they aren't showing us and what stuff we have to come. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this map. Do you like that super interactivity where not only is there a volcano erupting, which is something we've seen before in Call of Duty, but also it's got kind of like this evacuation plan where it kind of forces everybody to the same little choke point that's going to cause some pretty crazy encounters, and then you end up playing on pretty much an entirely new map for the second half of the game. Let me know what you guys think about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you all later. Check out one of the other videos. Seen yet? Peace out, guys.